Good evening again, everyone. We're going to get our program underway. We have a couple of wonderful awards we want to present tonight, and of course hear from Travis as well. So we're going to start our program. We hope you enjoyed dinner, of course, and hearing from our platinum sponsors. Just a reminder as we get underway that the silent auction closes at 7:45. Hopefully you're getting some great bids in. And again, it closes at 7:45, so feel free to bid as often as you can up until then. It's been an honor to be part of celebrating the Chamber's accomplishments, members, and volunteers. The Greater Green Bay Chamber of Commerce has so much to be proud of, and it stems from the work that many of the members are doing here in our community. We continue our awards program tonight with a Daniel Whitney Award. Every year since 1985, the Chamber has honored an outstanding volunteer with this award. The Daniel Whitney Award is the only award whose nominees are chosen and voted on by the Chamber staff. The impact of volunteerism is very powerful, especially in an all-volunteer organization like this, or mostly volunteer organization like the Chamber, in which countless volunteers really help carry out the mission into the community. If you didn't know, Daniel Whitney was among the first of the Easterners to call Green Bay home. He established the town of Navarino, which is now Green Bay's downtown. Without the initiative of people like Whitney, considered a founding father of Green Bay, our community would not be what it is today. Tonight, we're going to honor someone who has volunteered countless hours of her time to many areas of the Greater Green Bay Chamber of Commerce. Kasia Huntowski's chamber involvement is extensive. She has served on the Ambassadors Committee since 2012, including as the club's chair, Young Professionals Advisory Council since 2015, including as the council chair, a member of the current Young Professional Steering Committee for the last 3 years, and after graduating from the Leadership Green Bay in 2014, she's remained involved with the Leadership Green Bay Curriculum Committee and has served as a team mentor. A dedicated chamber ambassador as well. Kasia is very engaged, attends all of the monthly meetings, the chamber events, performs new member and retention calls. She's encouraged, connected, probably with many of you and many businesses in the Greater Green Bay area, and promoting and her strong belief in promoting all that Greater Green Bay has to offer. Huntowski has said, "Greater Green Bay is one of my favorite places in the world. It's my job to make it the best place it can be. We want people to stay and contribute to the area." In addition to her contributions to the Chamber, Huntowski is an active volunteer in the Greater Green Bay community, serving on Broadway Incorporated Executive Board, also a member of the Green Bay Bicycle Collective, a group dedicated to making Greater Green Bay area more bicycle friendly. And recently, that included the opening of a nonprofit community bike shop on 4th Street off of Broadway in Green Bay. Huntowski also started the Community Giving Initiative, which has helped 16 charities all through donations. For all of this and more, please join me in congratulating Kasia Huntowski as this year's Daniel Whitney Award recipient. She could not be with us tonight, so Lori Radke presented her with her award and had a chance to record her acceptance speech for us. So let's take a look at that.
Thank you so much for this honor. I am truly humbled to have been chosen to receive an award that people I am inspired by have won in the past. I'd like to thank the Greater Green Bay Chamber for presenting me with this award, my mom for teaching me the importance of volunteering, my friends and family for always supporting me, and the Neville Public Foundation Board for not only allowing but encouraging me to take time to be involved in the community. Being chamber volunteer isn't just about the cool green jacket and the shiny flair. It's about recruiting, retaining, and helping shape our future leaders. Economic development and showing as much support as we can to the businesses and entrepreneurs who are investing in our community and making Greater Green Bay a better place to live, work, and play. Anyone who knows me knows that I absolutely love Green Bay. After grad school, I could have moved anywhere, but I chose to come back home so I could help be a catalyst for change and growth in this community and to give something back to the people and the city that helped shape me. If you love Greater Green Bay as much as I do, please remember this. You do not need to be wealthy to donate, and you do not need to be retired to volunteer. Give and do what you can, when you can, to make our community the best it can be. Thank you again for this award and for the opportunity to serve my community.
She was worth waiting for, definitely. You can see why Kasha deserves this award, so congratulations to her. We appreciate it. The Greater Green Bay Chamber cannot provide the services that they do without many, many volunteers that assist in so many capacities. We want to continue tonight's celebration with the special award for Ambassador of the Year. The Ambassador of the Year award is given to a person who participates in the Greater Green Bay Chamber of Ambassador program, exemplifies a passion for volunteering, attending those chamber functions, very active among the ambassadors, and is willing to help wherever needed. The Ambassador of the Year is judged by the Membership Committee, which is a subcommittee of the Chamber Board of Directors. The applicants were judged on demonstrated involvement in chamber activities, acting as a greeting arm of the chamber by presenting referrals to the chamber, volunteering for various activities throughout the year, and demonstrating the highest level of commitment to the fulfillment of the chamber mission of strengthening member businesses by enhancing economic and workforce development. We thank our ambassadors for all of their continued support and always being willing to volunteer their time and help in their efforts to really keep this business community connected. Tonight, we want to honor the following nominees for Ambassador of the Year Award. We had Mark Dunning with La Java, Stu Koskinen with United Healthcare, Kasha Huntowski with Neville Public Museum Foundation, Susan Lagerman with Brown County Library, Lynn Schad with the Wisconsin Public Service, Eric Sponholz with Volunteer Center of Brown County, and Dan Terrian with Woodward Radio Group. A big round of applause for all of them, very deserving. Well, we can only pick just one, and this year's Ambassador of the Year, being a dedicated chamber ambassador, says this is something she believes is more important than ever. She says, this year has been a challenge for every business. It's becoming even more of a challenge to reach people. The business after hours I attended remotely was a great step toward connecting with other business people in a new and different way. She loves making connections as a way to help create additional business opportunities, linking businesses to the chamber and helping them with their resource needs. She says each business has a special strategy and need, and making those connections can help identify what the goal is and how I can help. This is an integral part of being a chamber ambassador, and our Ambassador of the Year accomplished this on many different levels. Our Ambassador of the Year has served as an ambassador team captain and was the 2020 Ambassador Chair. She also helped recruit other awesome ambassadors, volunteering for the golf outing and getting those volunteers together, attending those business after hours, ribbon cuttings, groundbreakings, interviewing new ambassadors. She regularly completes retention and new member contacts. She continues to follow up with new members by personally inviting them to attend these chamber events, and she introduces new members to everyone in the room. Outside of these efforts, she also volunteers with the WPS Kids Run, the Heats On program, the CP Telethon, as well as Habitat for Humanity, Foster the Village, Operation Christmas Child, to name a few. And in church, she serves as a greeter, belongs to the meal ministry, and serves as an Operation Christmas Child program chair. Last year, her church was able to donate approximately 225 boxes to needy children around the world. So we are so proud to recognize this green coat for her unwavering devotion to the chamber and to the community. We're honored to name Lynn Schad of Wisconsin Public Service as the 2020 Ambassador of the Year. Come on up, Lynn.
Okay, I forgot a little. I'll take my mask off. How about that? Thank you, guys. This means a lot. I'm truly humbled and honored to be receiving this award. Special thanks to Mickey, Renee, Allison, Lori, and the whole chamber staff who always makes everything so easy for us, especially during this challenging year. Also, thanks to my family for always supporting me and encouraging me in whatever I do. As you know, volunteering or volunteers help make a community strong, and I'm proud to be part of that. On behalf of all the dedicated ambassadors, many of whom are in this room, I accept this award. Thank you.
It'll be nice when we can actually shake people's hands again, right? I hope that day comes again. Thank you, Lynn. Countless hours that you have been a representative and ambassador in every sense of the word for more than 15 years. We appreciate it. As I mentioned earlier, we're also very excited to present the 2020 Athena Leadership Award. This award is proudly presented by Wipfli. As the first Wisconsin accounting and consulting firm to promote a woman to partner, and a firm whose associates are over 56% female, Wipfli is proud to sponsor this award that supports and honors leaders who are excelling in their profession and serving women in the community. The Athena Leadership Award has been given by the Greater Green Bay Chamber since 1985 to recipients who have demonstrated excellence in their business or profession, have generously assisted in the advancement of women, and devoted time and energy to serving their community. The Athena Leadership Award is part of a global movement that has recognized more than 8,000 recipients and has presented in more than 500 communities in 8 different countries. This award is unique and special because it is voted on and selected only by the past recipients. Janine Calloway joined Schreiber Foods back in 2006. After holding a variety of key roles throughout Schreiber's global footprint, was promoted to partner development team leader in September of 2013 and relocated to Green Bay. In September of 2019, she became Schreiber's first African American woman to hold the position of Director of Talent, overseeing both talent acquisition and partner leader development teams. In 2020, her role was expanded to include leading Schreiber's diversity and inclusion efforts at both the company and community levels, and she's contributed to the development of Schreiber D&I Council, Business Resources Group guidelines, and the establishment of Schreiber's second business resource group, African American Dairy Professionals. Throughout her career, Janine has mentored, supported, and encouraged women. She served as chapter president for the Northeast Wisconsin alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, a public service sorority of college-educated, predominantly African-American women. Throughout her team, Janine has encouraged members to be purpose-driven women, personally, professionally, and within their respective communities. Further, in 2018, Janine had become a founder and president of Impactful Life Coaching, which provides professional consulting services, vision board workshops, and personal coaching. She often provides counsel and encouragement to women in the community and across the country free of charge. In addition, Janine has encouraged various organizations and events in the community, including co-chairing Diversity and Inclusion Committee of the Green Bay Society of Human Resources Management from 2015 to 2018, serving as a panelist for Leadership Green Bay, and presenting the annual African Heritage Leadership Institute in Appleton. She's a member of Family Services of Northeast Wisconsin Board of Directors as well, and has served as keynote speaker for current young professionals and for the Green Bay Area Public School District Summit in 2019 that was targeted to middle school female students. For her efforts to support and empower women, please join me in congratulating Janine Calloway as this year's Athena Leadership Award recipient.
Good evening. So I like to just share a few words with you. But before doing that, I like to just thank a few people. First, let me start with thanking the Greater Green Bay Chamber of Commerce. I also like to thank my employer, Schreiber Foods, my husband, David, Robin Davis, who is a mentor, and so many other people who have supported me but could not be here today, that I call my pack. I am grateful, I am humbled, and very encouraged. When a friend of mine last week found out that I was the recipient of this year's Athena Award, the question that she wanted me to answer for her was, what did it mean to me to be the recipient of the award? And without hesitation, 3 words came to mind, and those words were the right yes. So let me explain to you all what I mean by the right yes. Often, we all are approached about doing certain things, joining certain committees, taking certain jobs, being part of programs. We all have to make that decision every day, what things we say yes and no to. And the more that I have expanded my toolbox, the more experiences that I've been given and opportunities, I noticed more people approach me about things to do. And it became very clear to me that I had to come up with my own personal vetting system that helped me determine what things I said yes to. And so I just want to share those things with you tonight before I leave the stage. And what I mean by those things, what are those things that help me determine what to say yes to? And I have 3 different pillars, I call them. The first pillar that I'll share with you is this idea around, is this opportunity going to allow me to be who I was called to be? I personally believe that there's a calling on my life. I was placed on this earth for a reason. And when I look to say yes or no to an opportunity, I'm thinking about, is it going to allow me to be the best wife, the best mother, the best daughter, the best employee, advocate, upstander, coach, mentor? Is this opportunity going to allow me to be that? So I encourage you all, if you haven't already sought that out, but I encourage you to always think about, what is it that you are here to do, and do it. Again, is the opportunity going to allow me to be? The second area that I look at when determining whether or not to say yes to is it going to give me an opportunity to invest in other people? And that opportunity to invest in other people, it gives me great satisfaction. I love holding up a mirror in front of people, young people in particular, women, girls, and remind them and show them everything about them that makes them fully capable of doing the things that they want to do. Everyone needs their own pack. Whenever I wondered if I could be the only woman, my pack said yes. When I wondered if I could be the only black woman, my pack said yes. When I wondered whether or not I can do it with 2 small children, my pack said yes. When I wondered if I could do all of it and still go back and get my PhD, my pack said yes. Invest in other people. Be part of their pack. And the last thing that I'll share with you is this idea of, will the opportunity give me the opportunity to make things better than I found it? And it reminds me of when my husband and I decided to move to Wisconsin for the opportunity with Schreiber Foods. And I remember the statistics shared with us. And those statistics were, Wisconsin was the worst place to raise black children in, is what they told me. They also shared that Wisconsin had the highest incarceration rate for black men. Our family, our friends, they thought we were crazy to move here. But what they didn't understand was it was a B moment for us. We were called to be here during this time in the state of Wisconsin, in this community. We had to say yes. Now, that yes, it's required us to say things that are uncomfortable. It's required us to go places we didn't feel welcomed. It's required us to have conversations with our young black sons about things way earlier than we anticipated. But we had to say yes. and we have no regrets, because it again gave us an opportunity to make this community, Green Bay, better than what we found it. And so I encourage you to look, when you say yes to opportunities, don't just say yes, but think about how you can leave them better than you found them. So back to my friend's question. What does it mean, Janine, to be the recipient of this year's Athena Award? I feel honored, energized, encouraged, and I will keep saying yes to the things that allow me to be what I was called to be. I will say yes to the things that allow me to invest in others, and I will always look at making things better than what I found them. Thank you.